Bryson, NFL Week 8, and happy Tight Ends Day to everyone who celebrates. I am Ryan Ribeiro, joined by Bryson Stricker, as always, on a week-to-week basis here in the BR app and on YouTube at 11 a.m. Eastern every Sunday. Bryson, how we doing, brother? I know the answer. Yeah.
My Hawks got cooked yesterday. Is what it is. That's ball sometimes. I just want to tell you, bro, because I'm a big heads up guy, unlike yourself, who tells us 6 days before the show that you're not going to be here. You're doing a solo show in 4 weeks. I just want to let you know that. 4 weeks. Yeah,
Okay.
November 23rd, I think. You'll be doing the show by yourself. So best of luck out there. Wish you the best.
Thank you. I will also just say congratulations to the chat. We don't have to deal with Bryson on November 23rd. So mark your calendars. G. Smith, I know you're on a golf course somewhere. Maybe that day, do it from home. So huge news for us. I will say, speaking of the chat, there are people in there.
Full fade on the best bet segment. But yes, you don't have to deal with me. Correct.
I don't think I full faded last week. I don't think I full faded. We'll see. People in the chat. K Parham 6, tight end day. Rob Dog 22, make 2 parlays, an all tight end one and a separate one. Rob Dog, I'll say this. I like where your head's at. If you do that, we might be here for an hour and a half. G. Smith, sucks we don't have McBride to bet today, but LFG, let's cook. I love G. Smith. G. Smith is like always one of the top 3 people in here and always dropping McBride. Nick Stradamus, we're back. Bagel and Locks, I like G. Smith's take. Here's a sleeper, Isaiah Likely from B Me 612, and G. Smith drops again George Kittle for a touchdown, which I actually kind of like. But as people start to pile in here, let's get over to our most bet touchdown scores over at DraftKings before we start cooking this parlay. I would guess. Damn it! That's not what I was expecting. I'm not gonna lie. Were you expecting this?
I mean, all tight ends, yeah. Except James Cook and Bijan, yeah. I mean, that checks.
God damn. Well,
bro, people it hits though. The last year, people became millionaires on National Tight End Day. People this is one of things everybody buys in. The teams buy in. Teams get to the 5-yard line and throw the ball to tight end. That's what happens. It's tight end day.
It is brutal though. It's just not what I want. I just when were we ever going to see Dallas Goedert be the number 1 guy on the most bet TD scores? I was not expecting. George Kittle didn't catch a ball last week, and he's the cover for this graphic. That's nuts, dude.
Yeah. Well, Dallas Goedert had 947 receptions last time they played the Giants, and I think 2 tutties. So that's why he's on the top. And then George Kittle invented tight end day. So it's you got to pay heed to the Godfather. And then Jake Ferguson and Dak Prescott go to breakfast, lunch, and dinner every single day. So the only guy he throws to. It's all those guys are scoring. I actually the top 4 guys, 100% scoring.
Yeah, it's funny. And then we'll get to some chat here before we start diving in. I was looking at some research before the show started. Tight end targets inside the 20. Jake Ferguson leads the league with 13. So your point is valid. He gets targeted.
How many tutties? How many tutties out of that?
6. He's tied for second most in the NFL. Pretty good.
For him.
Okay, these are the most bet touchdown scores. Again, Dallas Goedert, George Kittle, Jake Ferguson, Tyler Warren, Tucker Kraft, Dalton Kincaid coming back from injury for the Buffalo Bills, Cade Otton, James Cook, Bijan Robinson, and Hunter Henry of the New England Patriots. If you're wondering why so many tight ends, a reminder, it is tight end day. The chat, though, seems to understand that. They got the mission. Seth Gossett, Kraft TD. El Drapo, Kyle Pitts. Let's see. Bagel and Locks, y'all telling me Evan Ingram ain't tugging one today. Ritter, not a tight end, but Darnell Mooney going to go off with Kirko Chains back. I actually kind of like that. And then let's see. Solar Marby, Tyler Warren, a lot of Tucker Kraft. Be Me back in here with Isaiah Likely. And then Rob Dog. You know who Rob Dog's asking us to do. Do you know who Rob Dog's asking us to do?
I mean, I would have thought Likely. That's what I would have thought Likely.
Bro, Rob Dog, first of all, Rob Dog's a Penn State guy. So Rob Dog jumps in here every single week.
He's a Ravens guy. He's a Ravens guy.
He could be both, brother. He could be both.
I mean, okay. Well, then Tyler Warren, obviously.
Correct. He does it every week. Every week he's in here, and it's Tyler Warren. Okay, so I think I would say let's start off with a tight end. Are you on board with that?
Yeah, I said we should do all tight ends. You said no. The tight ends are all scoring today, dude.
I just don't. I'm just not.
And I
like
get why you don't want to
guy.
do it. I get it. I 1000% get it, Ryan. But it's like we're gonna take a running back and we're gonna be on the 2-yard line and we're gonna play action on first down to our running back and throw the ball to our tight end that you've never heard of. And that's what's gonna happen today. It's nuts. It's like today is like actually crazy how it's like it's like the same thing with the incentive stuff where it's like the book. I mean, tight ends are like the number 2 or number 3 guy for every team. And it's like these guys are all going to get extra targets and extra red zone targets they would never get. And that makes no sense. That is so stupid. Like, are we in agreement on that? But it's like, as these football coaches, it's like, why are you calling plays for tight ends on National Tight Ends Day when it's like, in theory, the defense shouldn't be double teaming these guys in the red zone? It's like they're going for this guy. It's nuts.
It is nuts. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and go on this crusade against Tight Ends Day like you just did, but to each.
I'm not against it. I'm for it. I just think it's crazy that it's like everyone's doing it. I think it's crazy that they're actually all bought in. I think it's even more crazy that Jonathan Taylor odds to score a touchdown are higher than like every team to beat another team today. That is nuts. That's insane.
That is crazy.
That is insane.
We're getting some good stuff here in the chat. I will say some interesting stuff. Rob Dog again. Also, Colston Loveland against the Ravens might happen. DC 236 said Taysom Hill with the think emoji. In case you're wondering what the think emoji looks like for having a hard time remembering. So there's that.
You doing okay? Your throat a little struggling there,
dude. Right? I know, man. There's brutal. Instead of water, I went with coffee this morning. Legendary Onion said Drake May anytime touchdown.
Who the Pats play today? Who do they play?
That's a great question. We're gonna find out.
That was nuts. That was nuts. Just click the arrow, bro. Just click the arrow.
Well, I'm having a problem with my screen that I'd rather not. The Browns.
For the Browns. That's scary. Drake may not be alive when this game ends, bro. Them Browns boys be hitting hard, bro. If I was Drake May, I wouldn't be scooting against these fellas. I'll say that.
Yeah, I just don't like Drake May with the possibility of Myles Garrett running at him the entire game. So there's that.
Yeah, we're aligned. We are aligned.
G. Smith keeps saying Kittle's a lock.
I agree.
Yeah,
he's like, bro. Yeah, he's gonna get the opportunities. I'll say that. That's a guarantee.
Yeah, I do think coming off. I do think
I would take Xavier Hutchinson.
Yeah, I bet you would. Coming off a game where he did not catch a single pass, I do think he's due for some positive regression. The only problem is I like the Texans to win this game.
Agreed. That's also an agreement. But, I mean, someone's got to score for the other team. Mac be slinging, bro.
Yeah, he do be slinging. He do be slinging. Fields definitely getting a touchdown today after the disrespect he took from KB 225. I don't know if you're down to put that in. That was a thought I had last night as I was sitting here looking at the board.
Yeah, but it's like, I agree with what you're getting at. But is there any chance that Justin Fields is just poo-poo?
I mean,
is there a chance that he's just not good? And it's like, we just have to come to terms with that?
There's not a chance, Bryson. That's exactly what he is. It's just like, but when your owner comes out and is like, hey, if we could complete a single pass, maybe our head coach wouldn't have to take crap every time in the press.
Well, I agree with that. I have a take on him completing a pass. I think he's going to complete a pass to Mason Taylor today. And Mason Taylor's going to have the ball inside the big rectangle that is 10 yards long, 50 yards wide, and they're going to put their hands up and call a touchdown.
Okay. Can I ask you an honest question here? And you just remember, the entire chat's here, so just answer the question.
Yes.
Did the boss man tell you to make this all tight ends?
No.
Okay. All right. Because you're pushing a lot of tight ends right now.
Well, I'm a Mason Taylor guy. I like Mason Taylor. Well, I like Mason Taylor. I had him in my college football. I had him on my college football ultimate team last year. He's good. Good guy. I just think Mason Taylor, bro. Well, it's like the thing is the Jets. I think the Jets are going to get their win today. It's like we all thought they were going to get it last week, and they came nowhere close despite losing by 7 points. They legitimately did not sniff winning that football game. But it's like everyone's like, "Oh, Joe Flacco, greatest of all time. Bengals, good again." They aren't ready for Mason Taylor. That's all. And I'm pretty sure the Pat Man Freiermuth scored last week, didn't he? Against the Bengals.
He did. Yeah, he did. He scored 2. Yeah.
We'll see. Rest my case.
Can I bring up a point here and let me see who dropped it. Balenci Jordan dropped a take, and I was glad to not see this person on the most bet list. I'm actually surprised this person. I don't think this person's been on the most bet list so far yet. Javonte Williams is playing against the team that gave up on him today, and Javonte Williams has done nothing but score touchdowns.
I like where your brain's at. I like it.
Thank you.
Like it. I say throw that bad boy in there.
Here's the thing. I don't like this in its current iteration. That's the problem I'm having.
What do you not like, Ribby? Let's talk this out. I'll be your therapist here. What do you not like? What's going on, buddy?
See, I don't mind Tyler Warren because I think Tyler Warren is going to score. And I think there are fun things you can do with Tyler Warren to get him the ball. And I also think the Colts are going to demolish the Titans. So there's score a ton of points. I have a wee bit of a concern with George Kittle.
I understand. I get that concern. I'd be fine taking George Kittle out.
Yeah, I just think that take out Javonte, put Ferguson, and lock it in from G. Smith. G. Smith wants all tight ends. That's hard. That's the boss man coming in here.
Yeah. No, I think I like Javonte. I think Javante's actually a great shout by you.
It was the chat.
Thank you. Yeah, that's a good take. Can I drop a take that I feel like is a half decent take?
Go ahead. I don't know. I'll be the judge of that.
K. Dotton. I know it's still in the tight end realm, but it's like Mike Evans, dead.
Yeah.
Emeka Egbuka, half dead. He's still playing though, I think, but he's half dead. And it's like Baker Mayfield has made a career out of throwing the ball to the tight end. And mind you, K. Dotton has not been unreal this year by any means. So it's you remember last year, there were times where he was just spraying K. Dotton. K. Dotton was getting 9 receptions a game. And it's National Tight End Day. It's and again, I'm not saying we have to do this. I'm just throwing out a guy that's probably going to be pretty good odds that Baker Mayfield is going to feed K. Dotton today. That's a little teasy weezy Bryson spoiled before best bets. That is one of my best bets. K. Dotton is getting the rock today. That's one of my best bets.
Okay.
That's fine. And I'm not saying we have to do it. It's just I think it's a good spot. But Saints are not good. Mind you, I think the Saints might cover today. Who knows? But it's the Saints are not good. And at the end of the day, I think Theo Johnson low-key kind of popped off against him if memory serves. I think, it's just one of those spots with K-Dot's getting 8-9 targets today. And it wouldn't shock me if one of them's in the end zone on National Tight End Day. Baker Mayfield seems like the kind of guy that walks in the locker room today was National Tight End Day, brother. We got you. You know what I mean? That's Baker. That's Baker.
So I think that is actually that's one of the best caps you've had all year. I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you.
You kind of bought me in on that, fully. And I also think that game is going to feature a lot of points. The chat also loves it, so there's that. I love that.
I love the chat. That's what people don't talk about. I love the chat. I don't read the chat, but I love the chat. I have ADHD. I can't multitask. So they tell me just sit here, stare at the screen, talk to Ryan, and let Ryan do everything else. And I do that. That's why I don't get to talk to the chat. But I love the chat.
Yeah, we do love the chat. All right, sorry. I was just fixing my DraftKings screen. My computer is...
per usual, Ryan does not know how to operate DraftKings. Just another day.
But we are back. We are back, so let's run up the DraftKings screen. We are back. I can operate this thing. I can remove it. We're taking out George Kittle. We're throwing in Kate Otten. Now we have other decisions to make. Do we really like Mason Taylor that much, or should we do something else? I will say, by the way, just for a second in this Bucks Saints game, I was thinking about Taysom Hill.
My thing is like what. Dude, I like Taysom Hill, but the problem is like, yes, 100%. Yeah. It's like there is no like legitimate like. I feel like it used to be like 3 years ago. It's like the situation X happens, Taysom Hill comes in, and then you also get like situation Y and Z that like happens. But it's like now it's like I watched his first game back, and it's like Taysom Hill just randomly runs out there on 2nd and 7 on the 44-yard line, and then he's gone, and it's like there's no like rhyme or reason. So it's like impossible to feel confident about betting Taysom Hill because he could get 4 touches or he could get 75. And no one's leaking the Saints game script to us. You know what I mean?
That's true. Yes. And also like Dennis Allen is different. And we'll move on in 1 second. But like Dennis Allen is different. He's the type of head coach where he's like, oh, I got a big boy out there. I'm just going to go run him straight. Like we're dealing with Kellen Moore now, who's running motion every which way and throwing a fade to the back left corner of the end zone. Like we're not in that Taysom Hill world anymore. And I know he scored a touchdown the other week, but it's like, to your point, it's not as much of a guarantee as it used to be. A lot of people like John, I will say there's a ton of tight end talking here, which is fair. KB225 said Evan Ingram plus 210. I will also say I don't hate that. I just think Javonte Williams in that same game, because I don't think we could pick 2 guys from the same game. I think we're asking for trouble. Correct. I think Javonte Williams is a safer play that we need as like almost like a linchpin in our parlay today to kind of like, if we can get to that 4:30 slate, we're all going to feel really good about having Javonte Williams as one of the last legs here.
Yes. So, can I ask you a question, Ryan? Yeah. Can you just scroll down on your screen like a little bit, like put Taysom Hill at the top of the screen?
Yeah.
Do you see any world where keep going? He's not at the top yet for me. I don't like he's in the middle. I need him at the top. Do you see any world that there's a player on this screen right now that we put in a touchdown parlay at some point? And if you just got to read every name. It'll click when you get there. Oh,
I mean, yeah, just Spencer Rattler.
No, you haven't gone far enough down. Keep going down.
Oh, yeah. Now I see him, Devin Neal. Yeah, that's nuts. We're an Alvin Kamara injury away from Devin Neal being like plus 150. So there's that.
Dude, I cannot wait till the week that Devin Neal scores a touchdown. That's going to legitimately be the greatest day of my life.
Yeah,
that'll be
sick. Dude, I just like.
I like this part. I like this parlay. I know you hate it, but I like it, man.
I know, but like we've done this to song and dance before so many times where I don't like a play and then it doesn't hit, and then it's like I get angry at you for suggesting it.
Well, who do you suggest we take Mason Taylor out for then? What I will say, we haven't done. I actually meant to. We haven't done the like we do 4 legs, but Bryson does 5 legs. That could be what Mason Taylor is. Like Mason Taylor could be that for us. You know what I mean?
He could be what?
Where it's like we do 4 legs, Mason Taylor's not in it, but it's like the Bryson special 5 legs adds Mason Taylor. So the Bryheads in the chat get rich, and you're just only making like $5,000. I'm making $50,000. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's an option.
That is true.
It's an option.
Yeah. Okay. I think I'm between 2 people, and then I think we should call it then. We've got J Poles 24 said T Higgins enters today with 7 consecutive home games with a touchdown. X level 100 and Rob Dog earlier said Colston Loveland on the Bears. Caleb Williams to me doesn't sound like a national tight end guy. That's not to say I don't think Colston Loveland can score a touchdown. He just doesn't seem like somebody who celebrates. T. Higgins or Colston Loveland for you, Brian. Or Chase Brown. I don't hate Ron Johnson said Chase Brown. He's due. I think the Bengals will score a touchdown today.
I think I like Chase Brown, if anything.
You don't like T. Higgins.
Is there another game? Like you have not thrown out like would you rather get a B- or a B- or a B-? And I wouldn't mind like a B+. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't hate a B+.
I mean, like, we can always also throw in Bijan and just and make this as chalky as humanly possible. Like, what world is Bijan Robinson not scoring a touchdown today?
That's a good take. Can I counter with another great take?
Sure.
What world is Tyler Algier not scoring a touchdown today?
I mean, the world
that
where
Dolphins
Bijan
team is
scores
soft. 3. That Dolphins team is soft, bro. You know what I actually kind of like because Reddit threw it earlier? It was like Darnell Mooney. I've actually been thinking about that in the back of my head. Like Kirk Cousins is the kind of guy that's going to throw the ball 14 times to one guy. And I think that Darnell Mooney might be that guy. I truly do.
I know Ritter said Darnell Mooney. I will say Bagel and Locks, all caps, said, Ryan, we do this every week. Don't let him bully you. You've said some very strong names. Stick to your guns.
I haven't bullied you at all. No, I'm just saying those are horrible names. Like the fact that we're not in agreement that like Chase Brown, T. Higgins, and Colston Loveland are not like tier A like options. That's they're not.
Okay, can we just talk about?
Could be horrible today, and we're cooked on those. You know what I mean?
What is the likelihood of that? He's been fantastic. Has T. Higgins scored with Joe Flacco yet? Yeah, he did. Dude, he had 10 targets last week. I don't know. Like, I feel like I like T. Higgins today.
Sign T. Higgins in. Sign T. Higgins. Let's do T. Higgins. I owe you a concede, and this is me doing it. I'm conceding T. Higgins. I am telling you I don't like T. Higgins, but I'm conceding T. Higgins. And I'm willing to do that because I'm a great guy.
I appreciate that. I mean, like... it's between T and Chase Brown for me. I'll be completely honest with you.
Yeah, and so let's tee it up. Yeah, we'll go golfing.
I think I'm gonna do Chase.
Okay, all right. Yep, like I said, whatever you want, Ryan.
Yeah, he hasn't scored a touchdown forever. I think we're doing Chase Brown today. Okay, this is the.
Do you think there's any chance that's because the Bengals suck, or no? No chance.
I mean, the Jets stink. The Jets stink.
So Jets stay. They're going to win today.
Yeah, I don't. Chat. I need chat. T or Chase Brown.
Emojis. You got to go emojis. You got to go emojis. Yeah, you got to have a Chase emoji and a T emoji.
There. Thumbs up.
That's a leading. No, you can't do that. That's leading. That's leading. It's got to be neutral emojis.
Okay, you tell them.
I'm trying to think. Fuck. Let me look at emojis real quick. Sorry. I'm trying to think of like good emojis for this, man.
Okay, we need to have Sport said T. A Cortez said T.
Okay, we need to have no names. You need to have a silly face emoji if you want T, and you need to have a sweat smile if you want Chase Brown. That's my take. And the first emoji is the answer. You let me know. First emoji is the answer.
T. Okay. Chase. It's like pretty 50-50. El Drapo dropped the T emoji. Chase. Dude, we're like, yeah. Bagel and Locks says Chase.
Why not both? ¿Por qué no los dos?
By the way, people think I'm talking about Jamar Chase? I'm talking about Chase Brown. That's also something I didn't think about. Yeah, okay. I think. Wait, what did you say the silly emoji was?
Chase. That's T. No, it's T.
Oh.
Yeah, did I see the sillies? The chat's on the screen. I see the sillies. Silly it up. Tee it up, baby. Tee it up.
We're going T.
We're golfing.
We're going T. Here we go. Okay. This is a 4-leg parlay. On National Tight Ends Day, we are going Tyler Warren from the Indianapolis Colts to score a touchdown. Cade Otton. Baker going to feed his boy on National Tight End Day. Javonte Williams in a revenge game against the Denver Broncos, the team that gave up on him. And then T. Higgins against the New York Jets. That is 4 legs, 22-1. If you like it, tail over at DraftKings. If you don't like it, and you spent 24 minutes listening to us argue about who the 4th leg should be, go over to DraftKings, build your own parlay. Own anytime touchdown parlay, add some boosts, add some promos, do whatever you need to do over at DraftKings Sportsbook and bet some touchdowns. Okay, Bryson, we spent 3 years trying to figure that out. That's what happens when you do 26 weeks without hitting an anytime touchdown parlay, for those who want to know. It is time for our best bets, but before that, it is also time to look at the public betting warning. You have your eyes closed, which means who is number 1 and who is the thumbnail?
I'm just going to go with the first option comes on mind, and it's going to be the Bills against the Panthers, and it's going to be Josh Allen.
You're wrong.
Holy shit, that's insane.
Yeah.
That is genuinely insane.
People love Joe Flacco, and people love this Bengals team right now because they're scoring a lot of points. I don't see any world where this isn't really like a barn burner. Like, I think these teams are going to score a lot of points today. I tend to think that the New York Jets might actually cover. Now, I've said that several times on this show before, and it has never happened. So there's that aspect to all of this. So, but yeah, I'm not really surprised. I mean, the Joe Flacco train is fully going downhill at this point.
Yeah, no, yeah, that all checks out to me. That whole graphic, to be honest. It's like, I was like 2% away from being right, which sucks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That sucks. That's stinky. It's stinky for me.
It is stinky.
But
the rest of this graphic, Falcons -7 against the Miami Dolphins, who are in complete dumpster fire mode. Bills -7 against Andy Dalton and the Carolina Panthers. Bucks -4.5 against Spencer Rattler and the New Orleans Saints. And the 49ers +2.5, shockingly, against CJ Stroud and the Texans, who are without Nico Collins and Christian Kirk today on the offensive side of the ball. Also, real quick before we get into best bets, A. Cortez said, hold on, what's the fifth leg? A. Cortez said
Mason
Bryson's
Taylor.
fifth. He said
Mason
Bryce's
Taylor.
fifth leg. Yes, he said Bryce's fifth
Mason
leg.
Taylor.
Unfortunately for you,
that.
not Bryson. Yeah, and then G. Smith said, I think it was Mason Taylor. G. Smith, thank you for listening. You are correct. It was Mason Taylor. So there's that. Okay, Bryson, best bet. First one. Fire away.
You ready? We're running something back. Are you ready for this?
Go for it.
Jets first quarter money line.
Yeah. I like it. It's not going to be as juicy as when you did it with the
I
Panthers.
know, that line is torpedoing, bro. And honestly, part of me wanted to really get out there in front of the world and say Titans first quarter money line. But I'm not going to, for one reason. Because they'll be up 7-0 with 2 minutes and 13 seconds left and have the ball and be tied 7-7.
Yeah.
The Colts will block their punt and house it or something, and that'll piss me off. Yeah,
as crazy as it is to say, and as crazy as it is to say, I actually trust the Jets more to start looking competent at the beginning of a game than I do the Titans. And again, I know that's crazy to say, but we forget the first 5 weeks of the NFL season, the Jets did look competent for about 3.5 quarters, and then they went to the bathroom down their leg. So
there's
that. Okay, my first best bet is going to be, and Bryson, you teased it, I think, at the beginning of the show on your own accord, but Houston Texans money line at -130.
How are you throwing me out of the bus? You said this. You said I like the Texans today.
No, I think you
What are you talking about? No, you said it. You wanted it. George Kittle, you were like, I like the Texans. I'll bet the Texans.
Yeah, I think you agreed,
You said that. No, yeah, okay, but you can't say I teased it. You said it.
I think you said it before I did, though.
No.
You're betting the Texans, though.
Yes.
Okay. You might have said it off air, is what I'm remembering now.
That could have happened. Yes, that did happen. That did happen.
Okay. All right. Love that. Texans today. They got a lot of injuries, so it's not gonna be easy. It's gonna be gross. It's gonna be nasty. I just don't really like this 49ers. It's not that I don't like this 49ers team. I just think they're dealing with a whole hell of a lot of injuries right now. And that's not to say they haven't overcome them. They've done a very nice job. I think they're 5-2. So there's that. But I don't think this Texans team is as bad as people think they are. I think they are bad, but I don't think they're horrendous. And I think in a home game against the banged up 49ers team, I'll take CJ Stroud and the boys. And I will come back next week being like, why the hell did I do that? Like I do every week when I bet these terrible teams. But again, I do like the Texans today. So there's that.
Can I say something?
Hit me. Go ahead.
Drake London out per Ian Rappaport on my tweet deck right here. Darnell Mooney was the greatest call ever by Michael Ritter, and he deserves credit for that.
Darnell Mooney's out? I mean,
no,
Drake London
is out. Yes.
Okay. We're going to have to do something. We might have to. Okay. All right. That's fine. Go second best bet. We'll figure it out. Go.
No, I'm saying we should put Ritter's best bet on here because he called that out hours ago. We should put Darnell Mooney receptions over in here, but also it's going to be Kate Otten for me as well.
Okay. So you want – what is his touchdown line now?
I mean, it just happened. It's Yeah. I mean, no, yeah, it's disappearing. Ribby, you can't sit here and drop your jaw when things like this happen. You just gotta start clicking buttons. I need you to put Ritter's pick in here for us because it's going in our parlay. Well, now the line's
Okay.
gone. The line's gone. That's brutal. Yeah.
Well,
That's tough. That's tough. Anyways, K-Dot and reception's over. I'll actually take whatever the line is, move it up 2. That's what I want. K-Dot's getting the rock today.
That's insane.
2.
You are nuts.
K-Dot's getting the rock today.
Okay, so it's 5. You want 7?
I want 7. Yep. Free money.
Oh,
Next.
You're nuts. Dude.
You're up. Your pick.
Okay. Well, same game. I'm going to do it again. I'm a sicko. I'm addicted to betting this team, even though it never works. Give me the Saints plus 4.5. I just like
great
them,
take?
man.
Can I give you a great take, Ruby? That when I was like really hot 3 weeks ago, I was executing this at like a very high level. The Saints will be available at like plus 7.5 within 5 minutes of that game kicking off. There's no reason to bet this right now. I assure you, Ryan, that you will be able to get the Saints plus 7.5 by 1:15 Eastern. I just have DraftKings up and wait for it to happen, and then click it and place your bet. That 4.5 number is stale. That's what they call it in the industry. That's a stale number because they're going to go down early, 100%.
You know what's really funny is when I nuked the Saints against the Giants a few weeks back, and the Giants scored a touchdown within like 3 minutes, and I literally had that same thought. I was like, yeah, if I just waited like 4 minutes, I could have got the Saints at like plus 150.
Yeah.
Or
Instead, we're laying minus 130. We're laying like
exactly.
minus 130. Yeah, no, it's horrible.
I'm
it's
Spencer
horrible,
Rattler. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Third best bet. Go.
Can you click the Titans Colts game and look at pull up the first quarter for me? I just want to check something.
Sure. I gotta find it first. This
right there.
being one of the few 4:30 games just feels like a miss to me. I mean, it's just nuts, dude.
It's a decision.
Bury that
it's
at
a
1
decision.
o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the game that like it just pops out of red zone when Jonathan Taylor's running in from 30. It's like they're on the 30-yard line. Jonathan Taylor scores. They're on the 30-yard line again. Tyler Warren. So it's like that you will never see the Titans have the ball in this on red zone. But go first quarter, please.
Go ahead.
I mean, first quarter's got to be on there somewhere. Okay. Is there a team total for the Titans in the first quarter? There's got to be. It's got to be there, Ryan. I know it's there.
Yeah,
there it is, Rib. 0.5. Yes, Rib. Yes. That shit's hitting, bro.
You're a sicko. You know that?
That shit's hitting.
God, yeah, that is disgusting.
God, I love that pick.
It's also like kind of crazy that it's the line is like for them to not score. That's insane. I want to get to some. I do want to get to some chat here real quick. I know we're running a little long here. Troy Franklin reception over 16.5, longest reception. I assume he's saying I like that. The Cowboys let up the deep ball a lot. Love the Niners hate. Thank you from Eric Rainsky. Let's do Post Mahomes 420, Steelers +3 and money line. It's actually funny, and that's a decent transition. I'm going to go as my last best bet here. The Pittsburgh Steelers. I got to get it down. Now it's 2.5. Pittsburgh Steelers +2.5. This is just one of those things where it's like there's not a bigger revenge guy in the game than Aaron Rodgers. Like, if you don't think Aaron Rodgers, the second he signed on with the Steelers, circled this game, marked it, underlined it, and said, whatever I have left in the tank, I am saving for this football game. I would go as far to say that I actually think Aaron Rodgers to run a touchdown in is live today. I think Aaron Rodgers is going to do everything in his power to win this football game. Do I think they're going to win the football game? The answer is yes, I actually do. And I think the Packers are phenomenally overrated, but you're going to give me 2.5. I'm going to take 2.5. Like, This is one of those where it's like I'm surprised the public is not more on my side, and we're not on that graphic. But like,
because they
I'm
lost some prime
taking this
time.
to the bank.
It's because they lost.
Yeah.
If they had beaten the Bengals like they should, like in theory should have, I think the public would be on the Steelers tonight. But it's like everyone's like, oh, they stink. They lost the Bengals, and then like at the same time that they're like, oh, we love the Bengals. We love Joe Flacco, and it's like it's nuts.
Yeah. No, I agree. But this is a great spot. This is a great spot, I think. And I wish 3 was still there. I understand why it's not.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. These are our best bets for today. Did you have something to say, or are you good for me to rattle off here?
I'm ready to go.
All right.
I'm ready to.
I'm
ready to take this parlay. I'm ready to get rich. So simple.
All right. The DraftKings, by the way, was listening to the Red Man -142 for the Texans. This is nuts.
Per usual.
Brutal.
Yeah. Per usual.
Brutal. Okay. These are our best bets. Bryson's got Jets first quarter money line. He's got Cade Otton 7+ receptions, and he's got the Tennessee Titans team total over 0.5 for the first quarter. I have the Houston Texans money line, Saints +4.5, and then to finish it off, the Pittsburgh Steelers +2.5. If you like all of these, you could parlay it if you'd like. 6 legs, looks like 118 to 1. If you like none of them, you could fade them. If you like some and you don't like some, you can always just play them straight. That's what we're going to do. So you can do that as well. Okay, Bryson, we spent years putting together our touchdown parlay. I pray that the time and the sweat that we put into that pays off. I can't every week, dude, I know, but like every week I got to face friends and family. And it's like, you ever going to hit one?
It's horrible.
You ever going to hit one?
It's horrible.
It's terrible. And like, this has got to be the week, man. This has got to be the week.
Gotta be.
We need it. We need it. 2 tight ends on tight ends day, 2 running backs to play it safe. We're going 4 legs. The Bryheads are going for 5 legs with Mason Taylor, which I understand. I feel good, Bryson.
I do too, man. I feel there's a really good chance that we are screaming at each other about Javonte Williams, and then like Dak keeps throwing the ball to Jake Ferguson at the 2-yard line. Like I envision this. I see it. I see it with my own 2 eyes.
I pray we can even get to that point. Okay, Bay Area fan, last one before we get out of here. Bay Area fan said, you guys are as clueless as they come. And on that note, for Bryson Stricker, I am Ryan Ribeiro. We will catch you here next week, hopefully as winners. But until then, let's get rich today. Have a good one, y'all. Peace.
Peace.